Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Now Nation Recap. I'm John Orlando. I'm joined by Mr. Michael Pagano. Michael, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing good, John. We are up to Now 4. If you missed it last week, we took a look at the professional Brandon Fields taking on the Black Superman Onyx from Now 3, and Onyx was able to pick up the victory in that one, a big spear with Fields coming off the ropes. And then this week, we're going to take a look at two newcomers to the Now Nation Recap. The Gigolo, Jock Samson, taking on the Handlebar Haberdasher, Marion Fontaine. An interesting note coming into this match, John, they'd been a tag team before. I was very interested when I saw that. But then Jock left Fontaine for Magnum CK, becoming the Mega Plowers. And then that kind of started their rivalry there. And then they met twice one-on-one with Jock going 2-0. And then at Now 3, we saw in a backstage segment, Jock was trying to hit on one of the backstage interviewers, and then Fontaine, it got a little heated in that exchange. Fontaine came in, and Jock beat him up, and then that kind of set up this match here at Now 4. And it's a very interesting clash of styles. Jock will use anything. He'll use his mom's purse if he needs to try to win a match. And then Marion Fontaine likes to have a lot of fun out there, likes to be a fan favorite, and he is a huge fan favorite, and he does a lot of interesting things to make his opponents look silly. So it's going to be a good match, and I'm ready to look at it again.
And, you know, you hit the nail right on the head when you say that Marion Fontaine likes to make his opponents look silly and embarrass them. There's going to be a little bit of that in this match involving the junior high school band. And, of course, this is also the infamous match where Jock Samson debuted his brand new wrestling move, the dab elbow. So this is certainly going to be a great match. It's got a little bit of a controversial ending. So, Michael, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right up the ringside.
Now coming down to the ring, weighing in at 252 pounds, hailing from Nelsonville, Ohio, here is Gigolo, Jock Samson, accompanied by Magnum CK.
All right, we're back to action here at NOW4. Here at Groveport Madison Middle School Central in Groveport, Ohio. And man, oh man, we are going to take a look at what is known in many wrestling companies as the Mega Plowers. This is Magnum CK, and of course the man walking over this way in the cowboy hat, Jock Samson, the Appalachian Outlaw. So,
yes. Well, actually, John, I was corrected by Jock himself when I referred to him as the Appalachian Outlaw. He said, no, I am Gigolo Jock Samson.
Well, no, wait a minute. He didn't tell me that. How am I supposed to know this if I don't get the memo?
Well, you know, I get the scoops, John. I can't help it. That's just how it is.
All right, the Gigolo.
Trust me, though, I don't make a habit out of talking to Jock Samson.
Well, neither do I. He and I have a very sordid history, and I'd like to, quite frankly, forget about most of it. But here we go. Magnum CK is quite a massive man in himself, and these two have made a very successful tag team.
Uh-oh.
Watch out, Mike.
Hear what he has to say.
Well, it's good to see that when Jock Samson talks on a wrestling promo, people show up to see what he does best. Let's talk on a microphone. That is to make people who all they want to do is win participation trophies. You're patted on the back. All I do is call them out on it just like you want me to. And 3, I'm the best wrestler in the history of wrestling. And you're going to see that tonight. It's not like, why don't you shut your freaking mouth?
Well, endearing yourself to the crowd, I see tonight, Mr. Samson.
Well, last time Frenchie Fontaine came here to Columbus, he got help from the band director. He got help from the king of letting people get by with what they want to do because it doesn't want to hurt their feelings. So, since he's got his buddy, the band director, I brought my brother, 6'7", 303 pounds, from Venice Beach, Ohio, the master of the Bill After Bomb, Magnum CK.
I'm pretty good at geography, Thug, where is
So what's
Venice
gonna
Beach,
happen?
Ohio?
Fontaine's
no
gonna
idea.
come on out.
Can we pull that up on
I'm
Google
going
Maps
to
real quick?
destroy him just like my brother is going to destroy the Black Superman Onyx. And in professional wrestling, there's no such thing as a participation trophy. You gotta get to 1, 2, 3 like a man. Get him out here. Hey, oh, I almost forgot. Hey, by the way, I heard your routine. You guys missing a little something.
He has cowbell fever?
He's got something. I don't know what exactly it is.
Well, he's going to have his hands full is what he's
And
going to
his
have.
opponent
Yes.
weighing in at 175 pounds, hailing from the 5 Points District of Lower Manhattan, the handlebar haberdasher, Marion Fontaine.
His opponent, Marion Fontaine, is no slouch.
Oh, absolutely not. At last year's Battles for the Band, Marion Fontaine defeated Robbie Superstar. Prior to that, Marion Fontaine defeated No Shame Jimmy Shane. And on our last show, Marion Fontaine defeated True Grit Bruce Gray. So he's undefeated in New Ohio Wrestling, 3-0. We'll see if he makes a 4-0 tonight against Jock Samson.
Well, Jock Samson himself is 2-0 in NOW. So,
Yes, he is. He debuted at last year's Battle for the Band, defeated the world's most huggable wrestler, Brian Castle, and in our last show, defeated Uriah Baylor. So he wants to keep his undefeated streak going as well.
wait. I didn't mean to interrupt, but you can't put a drumstick in your boot.
No.
That's not allowed.
You know, referee Tim Taylor doesn't have the best eyesight, but even he can see that.
Right. Plus, I mean, why do you need a drumstick in your boot when you have 6'7", 303 and Magnum CK in your corner?
Jock is just, I'm just going to come out and say he's a dirty wrestler. He's going to take every advantage, every shortcut he can.
Sure, most definitely. Well, now the referee checking the boots.
Yeah, he might have other stuff in his boots we don't know about.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Jock Samson.
Yeah.
Wow, there you go. A little psych job there from the Mega Flowers. And now Marion Fontaine, a man who, quite frankly, is probably known for his exceptional chain wrestling and also not afraid to mix it up. He is a pugilist by trade. He will bare knuckle brawl you if you want to do that.
Yes, Marion Fontaine has a very unorthodox style, an unorthodox mat-based style. It's very hard to prepare for Marion Fontaine.
And he's got the band behind him.
Yes, absolutely.
There you go, the band over there on the stage. They're all firing up Marion Fontaine in this crowd here in Groveport.
Yes, and that never hurts, you know. Some guys really feed off the energy of the crowd.
Jock Samson letting everybody know that he's number one.
Yeah.
And Marion Fontaine is not impressed at all.
Oh, no. You know, Marion Fontaine, he's been around the block. He's seen it all. I don't think Jock's going to get it in his head.
All right, here we go. Arm wringer from Samson. And he's going to ring it one more time. And certainly, roll through. Here we go. Kip up from Fontaine. Look at that handful of hair. Come on.
Right in front of the referee.
Come on.
Didn't even try to hide it. But that's, you know, like I was saying, Jock, he's a dirty wrestler. He's proud of it. He would be the first to tell you he's a dirty wrestler.
And there you go. Again, this time, though, he did have it shielded from the referee, but still, come on.
Oh, yeah. Jock will do whatever it takes to win.
I mean, and Jock has a pretty big size advantage here over Marion Fontaine, so, but Fontaine making the switch over and now ringing the arm of Jock Samson.
Yeah, you know.
And swing and a miss. And now side headlock, noogie time. There we go. All right.
Little noogie.
And there's a trip.
And it's working. You know, he's getting inside of the head of Jock. He's frustrating him. Jock is making these mistakes that he might not normally make.
And there's a side headlock takeover and another noogie from Marion Fontaine. Now, there we go. Nice move from Samson. He switches to the head scissors.
Yeah, Jock can wrestle.
Oh yeah.
We just don't see it that often.
Right.
He likes to take the shortcuts.
Right, and here we go. Look at that. Fontaine got out, but now, wait a minute. Put right back into the head scissors. And Fontaine is looking to get out of it, looking for an escape. Possibly there, but wait a minute.
Yeah, Fontaine, he tried to escape.
I think it's backfiring on Fontaine here.
Yeah, you know, Jock, he's got tricks too. You know, Fontaine has that unorthodox style, but Jock can do things to.
Yeah, look at that.
Uh-oh.
Rolled over on him, hooked those ankles, and now Fontaine is gonna let him up.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but I think that was a mistake. I will not let the man up. I mean, I've never been in the squared circle, but I would say that that's probably a mistake.
Yeah, I think what that was just Fontaine trying to get in the head of Jock.
Oh, wait a minute, here we go. Right here, right in front of us. Fontaine with a double shot, right? Wait a minute, look out. Look out.
Watch yourself, Jock.
Look out, right on the table here. Oh, no. And Jock Samson here crashing on our table, almost in my lap. Oh, ringing the bell.
Yes, ringing Jock's bell.
Yes. Now, wait a minute. Let's get some semblance of order back to this table. I don't know what's going on. CK going in. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. That didn't go as planned.
That did not as well.
But see, wait a minute. Jock didn't see it. Fontaine's playing possum.
Wait a minute.
Jock didn't know what happened.
And now Samson goes running right into the post.
Yeah.
Well done, Mr. Fontaine. Well done. And now Fontaine's going to take him over. Wait, to the band.
He's going over.
He's going to take him over to the band.
This is not where Jock Samson wants to be. Let me tell you. He's already.
Thug, I don't think this is where any wrestler wants to be.
He's not very popular in Groveport to begin with. And now he's amongst the people he's personally insulted.
Yes, and now, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, you can count at home. I don't need to tell you what's going on.
Wow. Yes, you could say Fontaine is beating him like a drum.
Yeah. And wait a minute, what is this?
We're not.
Jock Samson is now conducting the band, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. John,
I have seen it all.
Yeah, John, I've watched wrestling many, many years. I've never seen this.
I have not either. Only in New Ohio Wrestling could you see such shenanigans. And wait a minute, throws him off the stage.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
The maestro, Marion Fontaine.
Wait a minute. Jock Samson doesn't know what he's walking.
Yeah.
He's walking very gingerly over here, and look out.
Yeah. And it should be noted, John, that Magnum CK is still loopy. Look at him. He hit that ring post hard.
He did. He put all 300 pounds in there.
Oh,
and wait a minute now.
Yeah, just as I say that.
Now, CK is not very happy about that. No. And that was the distraction that Jock Samson needed. And now Marion Fontaine is being shoved out to the floor.
This is not where he wants to be.
No, look out. Oh.
Yeah.
CK just bashing his head right against the apron, throwing Fontaine back into the wolves.
Yeah, Magnum CK, just a mountain of a man.
Here we go, 1, 2, that's all we get.
But I think what Fontaine did earlier with the band, I think that's really just going to rile Jock up. Now Jock's going to make Fontaine pay.
Off the ropes, here we go, big elbow. Is he dabbing? Oh, for crying out loud, I have seen it all.
Wow, yeah, I wouldn't peg Jock as a dabber, but hey.
And an elbow drop.
Apparently he is.
And now the T-bone.
Wow.
1, 2,
He's pulling out all the stops, John. That's what he's doing.
When I woke up this morning, Thug, I never thought that I would see a wrestler direct the band, nor when I thought that I would see the dab from Jock Samson. So
yeah,
I'm going to write that down right here in my notes.
You can check that off your bucket list.
Well, yes. Off the ropes. Here comes Fontaine. Big back body drop. Wow. What velocity.
Yeah, he got him good on that one.
And boy, these two, CK and Jock, are very proud of themselves.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Jock might have wanted, okay, now he goes for the pin.
1, 2, and that's all he gets. He didn't hook the leg. That's not very smart strategy.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe he waited a little too long. He might have been able to catch Fontaine off guard with that backdrop, but he's back on the offense now. All
right, here we go. Samson's grabbed him, I think in a nerve hold there, trying to hold him. Yeah. Fontaine with a series of elbows here. Fontaine off the ropes. Duck under, over top goes Fontaine. And Fontaine comes with the Bulldog. What a great maneuver.
Bulldog. Caught him right off guard.
Both men down. The referee putting the count to both men. CK trying to rally Jock Samson, but both men are showing the effects of this match.
Yeah, it's just going to be a matter of who gets to their feet first.
Here we go. Fontaine trying to get to a vertical base. The fans are clearly behind Marion Fontaine.
Absolutely.
There we go.
There
Kip
we go.
up. And the handlebar haberdasher is ready to go. There's a punch. There's another punch. There's another punch. And one more and winding it up. Oh, CK gets one for his measure. Samson throwing him into the corner. Big boot right to the side of the head. Fontaine going to the top rope. Missile drop kick.
Jock went flying on that one.
And now Fontaine's going again. Moonsault, no.
Whoa.
Lands on his feet. How agile is this man? Spinning heel kick.
He got him right in the face, John.
Here we go. Moonsault. There we go. Now what is he doing?
Come on.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
I think Marion's got Jock beat, but you know, Magnum, he's causing the distraction here.
Unbelievable. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Turn around, referee. That is uncalled for.
You know, that's just cold steel going right to your
And
skull.
there he drops the elbow. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Rugby thug Trent Baker, you have to be disgusted by this show I don't even know what to say. I'm so mad I'm speechless at this. I can't believe it ends this way.
Between the cowbell, between Magnum CK being at ringside, Marion Fontaine didn't really have a chance in this fight. And that's unfortunate.
Yeah, now wait a minute now. That's enough.
Yeah, this is unnecessary. The match is over. They really should just go to the back.
Now, enough.
Oh, wow.
Come on, ref, do something.
Oh,
no,
this
is enough. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that the music who I think it is? Oh, yeah. Here comes the Black Superman, Onyx. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. Double clothesline from Onyx. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, they wanted to inflict some more. Yeah, they wanted to inflict some more pain on Fontaine. But whoa, wait a minute. Now Fontaine and Jock are going to the back. I think they're going to fight in the back.
Well, you know what?
They're not done.
And folks, would you look at that? I think Jock Samson thought he needed a little bit more cowbell, taking out Marion Fontaine with that cowbell and able to pick up the controversial victory at now 4. And that puts him at 3-0 against Marion Fontaine in one-on-one encounters. And then just to put the salt in the wound, Samson and CK attack Fontaine after the match, but CK's opponent, Onyx, came out to make the save of Marion Fontaine, and that was it. So Jock picks up the win in a very controversial way, John.
Yeah, and it would not be the end of that feud between Marion Fontaine and Jock Samson, as they would continue to compete against each other all around the Midwest. So certainly nothing got settled at now 4. But what we would like to do at this time is just let you know where you can follow New Ohio Wrestling. The website is, of course, newohiowrestling.net. And the social media would be, of course, New Ohio Wrestling on Instagram and Facebook, and New Ohio Wrestling on Twitter, where you can follow along and find out when we'll be back to live action and check out all of the great, great short videos that we're putting out there right now. And with that, Michael, anything else you want to say real quick before we wrap it up?
No, it was a great match, and I'm looking forward to next week. We're actually going to be taking a look at the match from now 5. Jock Samson thought he was going to be going up with Magnum CK, ends up with Papa Dingo. So they're taking on Ethan Wright and Justin Maine. So should be a good one.
Should be. So tune in and check that out when this when Now 5 drops in a couple of weeks. Until then, we'll talk to you later.